Hello everybody, it is Nerdy Boy Weaves here. I am back with a new reaction. And we're finally reacting to the Slade video from CJDaChamp. Slade, a true menace to society. AKA Deathstroke, AKA the Terminator, AKA the reason why Deadpool exists. So let's get this show on the road. Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
God dog, ball hungry as a bitch. Ain't nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glit.
Cut 4K. Oh my god.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally time to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity. Because today we got a special one. Because the last time we had one like this, it was about a good year ago. But ladies and gentlemen, step into the plate. The teenage tormentor himself, Slade, the childhood menace,
yes,
the master manipulator. This
yes,
is one of the most devious, vile, disgusting niggas to ever do this shit. Man, it's been a minute since we've done a cartoon character, but man, y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, and it is finally time to observe the master of the fate.
He might have reverse slash on here soon.
Exhibit A. Right,
too late for spoilers. We grew up with the show.
Exhibit A. Pulling the strings and trolling.
Yup.
So at the beginning of Teen Titans, all Slade was doing was just pulling strings and just staying in the shadows.
He was.
He sent the Hive to jump these niggas in the broad daylight.
First episode.
They ended up using all of their ults at the same time and bodied Robin.
Yeah.
And later on, they pulled up to their crib and started f***ing they shit up.
And took their crib from them.
Enjoying their day, and then this man Slade sent the ops to pull up at their front door.
Really?
So they end up beating them. Robin picks up Gizmo, and he's like, "Hey, nigga, who the f*** is Slade?" And Gizmo's like, "Man, I ain't telling you shit. I ain't no snitch." But nah, you see, here's the thing. Slade knew they were going to fail.
Dang.
The was like, "Yeah, I know they sorry as hell. I knew they wasn't gonna do shit. They was just some messengers." And you see this man playing Robin on the screen over and over and over again, asking who is Slade. Nah, bro, what the f? This man just giving them a teaser to what was going to happen to them later on. But nah, he was not done doing these pre-fight shenanigans.
Yes.
He got Cinder Block to break Plasmas out of jail while he sitting down this dusty-ass throne room plotting and shit, thinking, who should I send to spin their block next? And after this, he ended up disguising himself as an old man and actually ended up manipulating forces of nature, lightning and thunder to do the brothers. And then he started fighting Robin, and Robin has no clue who this is at all. So the man started swinging, and he's like, "Yes, Robin, good, Robin, good. I like what I see, little nigga. Catch you on the flip side." Jump the Titans and steal his chip. So while one of the bosses with the chip,
I just realized something. The way he looked at that form was probably the closest thing we will ever see to his actual face unmasked. Because we saw him, the mask come up, it was in silhouette. And that was probably for something he's going to go into later in this video.
I was like, "Please stop and hand the chip over." But then this nigga just looks at her. He's like,
"Man, shut your dick ass up."
Oh, man.
Bro really put the blicky on her ass. But nah, they finally ended up stopping the bot. So Robin's like, "Hey, nigga, quit playing with me. Who the f*** is Slade?" So bro takes off the mask and this man Slade is on FaceTime.
What?
Hey, what's good with you, cub? Hey, listen. I've been really impressed with what you've been doing lately, my guy. I mean, I wish I was there to whoop your ass in person, but I don't think you're ready for that yet. So this man Robin ended up getting so obsessed with finding out who Slade is, he decided, you know what? I'm gonna become a criminal. So this man stealing shit, fighting his own team just to get closer to this nigga. He is obsessed. So later on, he finally ends up getting to meet Slade. So Slade comes up to him.
Who do we know that is connected to Robin that would do something like that? If you know where that dance is from, you know exactly who. Yeah.
He's like, impressive. We are just alike. So Robin's like, all right then, so what's your plan? Then this man Slade says, patience, you can't expect me to trust you yet, Robin. This man Slade like, you didn't think I would know that it was you? Dumbass boy, now you about to get jumped, and I'm gonna take your chain. But then everybody else ended up pulling up, so Robin just started chasing Mance. So while they're having this rooftop chase, Robin ends up jumping down to Slade, and Slade's like, careful, my boy.
CJ wanted to put this clip in here, too.
Saying, you know, it's kind of not hero-like stealing shit so he can get kind of close to me. 2 wrongs doesn't make a right, my boy. So then Robin starts swinging, but Slade is just beating this kid. Bro's like, damn, did Batman teach you shit? Because you can't hit me for nothing. He ends up grabbing this man and throwing him all the way off of the building. So while Robin's hanging on, he ends up falling, but Slade ends up grabbing him. So Robin's like, huh? Are you saving me? And then Slade says, nah. I'm not done whooping your ass. What the f? Bro, that's absolutely wild. Bro saved his life just to beat him some more. No, bro, that's demonic. So then Robin finally lands a hit. So he goes to take off the mask, but homie is on FaceTime again.
What the freak, man? I forgot he was doing this.
I could have been there today. I really wanted to whip your ass, but the hose called up. You feel me? I can't miss a call. Hey,
this is what he meant by trolling. I forgot Slade did this in the show. If you haven't figured out which Robin this is, I don't know if he's on it, but I'm going to say it right now just in case he doesn't. Even if he does, I'm going to say it anyway. The Robin that we've always been following in Teen Titans is Dick Grayson, the very first Robin. That's, if you look into the episode where he's probably going to show, if we look into his background and you see, like, a circus, that's a Flying Grayson's.
One night with Lady Shiva, boy, I tell you, I had her and Talia all Ghul on my dick. So, I hope you like this gift I left you.
Oh, come on.
So some time ends up passing after this, and we just get this absolute weird scene. So Robin is chasing Slade in like this canyon, and their movements look very similar to the rooftop chase scene. So Robin starts swinging, and Slade is just beating him just like he beat him on the roof. Like he is making this man do ragdoll physics. So Robin ends up destroying these pillars, and Slade's like, excellent work, Robin. We're just alike, equally ruthless. But Robin ends up socking him, and he's like, I'm nothing like you. All you care about is destruction. And Slade's like, nigga, please. You destroy everything, Robin. And the dropped pillars ended up turning into stone faces of the Titans. So he takes off his mask and sees his own face.
Oh my God.
And he starts laughing and shit. Oh, nah. And this was a dream sequence the entire time. Oh my God, bro. He's f***ing with his head.
It will continue to F with his head later on. The way he's wording that makes a lot of sense because Batman, like, has a tendency to do that. Bruce has a tendency to do that. And I think this kind of changed the stigma for Robin in a way because a lot of people did not take Robin seriously, which made me mad because Robin's my favorite hero because he eventually becomes Nightwing. But they made him more like Bruce to probably give that whole stigma of how much like Batman he could be. And it's funny because Dick Grayson in the comics, and we seen it in the Son of Batman, the one where, or no, Bat-Blood or Bad Blood, that older the movie that introduces Kate Kane. We saw him be Batman for a while because in the comics, Dick does become Batman when his thought to be Bruce is gone. But actually, Bruce has it in his final will and testament that if something happens to him, he wants him to become Batman above all the other Robins because Dick is. He said it to him. He said it himself that Dick is the better Batman. Yeah.
Oh my God, bro! The psychological.
Oh, I need to breathe.
With this one. So that morning, Slade ends up calling him.
Doggone it.
Greetings, Titans. See, look, it's early in the morning, so I'm just gonna be straight with you and show you my evil plans. So look, I got this bomb, right? And like I said, I'm gonna be very forward with you. I'm about to air this bitch out, plain and simple. Oh, and just to let you know, this detonator can stop time, you feel me? So I got the power of the world.
Crazy.
So they end up getting to the warehouse, and Robin is just beating the hell out of all the.
He really was.
None for nobody. You Yo, look at him beating the hell out of this dead plot. Dog is channeling his inner Brian Fury right now. So Starfire's like, Robin, stop.
I love me some Tekken.
No more of thy coochie for the rest of the week. Robin's like, nah, that. Where this nigga Slade at? He ended up chasing down an innocent man, threw him on the wall and started interrogating him. I was like, hey, what's Slade at, cuz? Tell me now. But then they ended up stopping him. But they like, hey, bro, chill. It ain't that deep. But Robin's like, deep? Nigga, fuck you know about deep? Man, y'all sorry as hell. I'm going to find Slade. So finally, after all this...
Starfire is that sneeze. Oh, come on!
Watch and
that sneeze Starfire did.
YouTube shorts.
Also, it's fun to... Hold on.
Robin finds Slade.
Hold on. Before we go in that, I actually need to talk about that scene. Because B's like, just because you're serious about fighting something doesn't mean you have to act like him. And the reason why he actually went and, like, got in Beast Boy's face, because, like, he's like, don't you ever compare him to him. He's trying to destroy the city. I'm trying to save it. That is something Bruce would do. That is a typical Bruce Wayne Batman reaction.
So Slade says, wow, about damn time, man. I thought you was never going to make it. Like, bro, it's been 11 episodes, but I'm finally glad you made it.
It took 11 episodes for this?
Right here. You want it? Then come get it. So they get to scrapping and Slade just starts beating them again. It's like, come on now, Robin. You could do a little better than that. Now witness my ultimate attack. Flying. Tatsumaki's a beating. This is a beating. This technique. He breaks his arm, then he gives him the DBZ gut punch. Man's thinking about life differently after that one. But then Robin ended up raging out.
Fight back!
Grabs the detonator, and he's like, yes, I finally done it. But Slade's like, no, you didn't. You see, there is no trigger, because this is not a bomb. So the rest of the team was by this so-called bomb, and they ended up getting shot by this laser. So then Slade explains his actual plan.
Oh, that's how that happened.
It's just a distraction. That laser that he shot at everybody else ended up having probes on it. And with a push of a button, he could kill them at any second. So Robin's like, nah, you can't control them. But Slade says, but I can control you. You see, all of this trolling that I've been doing towards you, I was testing you. You see, you're gonna become my apprentice. Because if you don't, I'm gonna kill everybody else. So you have no choice. So he ended up manipulating this man to become his apprentice. So he got Robin out here stealing stuff, fighting his own friends, and is just straight up abusing him. So then Slade ended up making
He whooped their tail too.
Wayne Enterprises. Ooh, I know this. Bruce is mad. But pull up, so he dips. So Slade is in his earpiece like,
I never noticed that.
What the f*** you think you doing? You best go get your ass back in there and steal that chip, or else I'll off your friends right now. Stop playing with me. So Robin is going to end up having to fight his own crew. So Starfire ends up holding him up. But then Slade in the earpiece again like, hey boy, you better shoot her right now. I ain't playing with you, Robin. But Starfire doesn't want to shoot him, so Robin's like, I can't do this. Hey, nigga, didn't I tell you to shoot that bitch? I told you, boy, I ain't playing with you. So then he turns the probes on them. Oh, my God. So then Robin just has to shoot him. Jesus Christ. So then Robin gets back to the base, and then he tries to swing on Slade, but he grabs his punch.
Slade's a jerk just to begin with.
That's a dishonorable punch. Like I told you, Robin. We're just alike. But then he starts beating this man again. Oh my goodness, bro. Somebody called child services. Man started tossing him around.
I got that.
And man was like, you ungrateful motherfucker. What I'm about to do to you, you best call Batman right now. And everybody else ended up pulling up. So then Slade ends up using the probes on him, but Robin ends up pulling the probes on himself.
He did.
So I stopped using it, and then they just started jumping. They was like, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
Slade was like, another day. This is just the beginning, motherfucker.
Yeah,
that was Exhibit A. In this
see, we only saw a silhouette.
Exhibit B.
I forgot this is Exhibit A.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, the manipulation of... Oh, buddy. I'll start with this one. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room. Now, there's a reason I'm focusing only on the 2003 one.
Okay, I actually am going to elaborate on this one myself. I said this to CJ online. You might need to actually go into the comments for this one, but at the same time, if you wanted to go past the 2003 show, you could have gone to Young Justice, because the Judas contract is something that, probably shouldn't go too far into because you don't want to get in trouble with YouTube.
Because some of these other versions of Deathstroke, oh boy, I tell you.
See what I mean?
So yeah, back to our regular schedule programming. And the second...
The cupcake? Really? I get it, but are we ever going to let him fade out of, like, everyone's memories? Literally, we're keeping him alive just bringing up this stuff. Or keeping the memory of him, like, plaguing us.
Season of Teen Titans, we meet Tara, this girl with earth-bending-like powers. So she
Terran powers, to be exact.
Titans. And if you're friends with the Titans, you're on this man's radar. So Tara has a little secret. It is that she can't control her powers. And Beast Boy is the only person that she tells this to. And she's like, pinky promise, don't tell nobody. So later on, she teams up with the Titans to stop Slade. So she ends up getting separated and she sees Slade running. So she ends up chasing him and she ends up stopping him. But then bro sweeps her and he's like, you falling for my trap. So Dog traps her in this cave. Then he starts swinging on this defenseless girl. This man performed one of the most demonic gaslights of all time.
Aaron.
Ain't you back up? You know, little girl, I know literally everything about you, right? You see, I've been watching you for days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, eons, since the beginning of time. Nigga, isn't that kind of creepy?
Yeah!
You're scared that when the Titans figure out you can't control your powers, they gonna cast you out. And they will, because they ain't your friends. But you see, I can help you. I can teach you how to control your powers. But, what about my friends? Bitch, your friends. It's just a matter of time before I slide on the niggas. But Beast Boy promised me. That pointy-eared ass, that loudmouth ass boy, you know.
Oh my god.
He promised me. He ain't promised you shit. You can't even control shit with your sorry ass. So after this mission, the Titans invite Tara to join the team.
Okay, I have it. No. Okay. Oh god. I'm sorry. Oh man. If you guys haven't picked this up already, fun fact: if you are fans of Ben 10 Alien Force, the voice of Tara in Beast Boy are actually Kevin and Gwen from Ben 10 Alien Force. Ray Sykes is Beast Boy. Ashley Johnson is who's Tara. Yeah, like Tara and Gwen. Ashley, Kevin, and Beast Boy, or Gar, if you want to go by his normal name. Excuse me. Is Greg. Yeah. Also, for all you Lassos fans, that's also the voice of Ellie. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm still thinking about him bringing up, referencing the Judas contract.
Robin's like, you're a great fit, but we can tell that you can't control your powers. So she ended up freaking out, thinking that Beast Boy said something, but he actually ain't say nothing. They just figured it out. And she ended up running away. And guess who she ran to? This nigga is a demon. He planted the seeds in her head. And all he literally had to do was just wait. So some time passes, and she ends up coming back, and she can control her powers.
Patience can be a very useful asset. Just depends on how you use it.
Fishy here. So she ends up joining the team again, but obviously she has other ulterior motives. So she ends up going on a date with Beast Boy, so they leave. So when they leave, Cyborg get up and he like, God dog, ball hungry as a bitch. Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glitch.
Oh shit.
Good. Hey, backyardigans.
So
I said it earlier. 4K. Also, fun fact: Cyborg's voice actor is actually been on The Walking Dead. He was that black dude with the older looking dreadlocks and was with Carol, I guess for a time because I don't watch like that, so I don't know the whole gist. He's also Aqualad in Young Justice and a few background characters and supporting characters in Young Justice. Also, fun fact about Robin's voice actor and Raven's voice actor in this series. Scott Menville, who voices Robin, and Tara Strong voices Raven, both share the same birthday.
Little Jesus is now the official pizza of the NFL.
Let's hear it.
Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Pizza, pizza.
So Tara ended up taking down the entire security of the Titans Tower. So while the Titans are getting jumped by all the Slade pods, Tara's on her date with the Beast Boy. So they end up They try to kiss. This man Slade is in the corner, just chilling.
For real?
Oh, so y'all motherfuckers just gonna act like I ain't hearing shit. Alright then.
Oh my god.
He overthrows Beast Boy out of the Ferris wheel, starts whipping his ass. So they end up retreating into the House of Mirrors, and this man Slade looking like one of the tethered in us. So then it's revealed that Tara is Slade's apprentice. I mean, if you couldn't see the signs from a mile away. So then Beast Boy started raging out, but Slade just put the cookie on him. So after they finished scrapping, Beast Boy's like, wow, so you just gonna play with my feelings like that? Alright, then no wonder you ain't got no friends. Beat the traffic, hoe.
You are not him.
And that was the final straw that finally ended up breaking her.
Man, bump Slade for that.
Slade had this all planned out. This man is a different type of menace. Bruh's like, my apprentice, you shall now serve me in this whack-ass suit. Them big-ass feet, them fat-ass size 52s. My God, you giving Sora a run for his money with those ass.
I was just playing Ash yesterday, too.
Steel-toed boots. God damn, them fat as hell. So some days later, the Titans driving down the street, and they get hit by this rock. And it was Tara in this whack-ass suit. And she's like, hey, pussies. Slade in her earpiece. Yeah, that's right. I like that shit. I like that shit. So she starts scrapping with them.
Oh.
And then it's revealed that Slade has control of her suit. And he has direct access to her nervous system. So bro takes over and just starts...
I forgot he did that.
So the Titans end up having to dip. So then later on, Slade sends Tara to break out Cinder Block, Plasmas, and Overload. And all the Titans ended up getting body, man. It was just raps after that. So this man
for a while
took over the entire city. Yo, where the is the Justice League at, my nigga? So the Titans end up having to come back and jump Tara. So while this girl is running for her life, getting the absolute break speed off of her, she runs back to Slade like, Slade, I can't do it. Then he socks her in the face. So I was like, you thought what they did to you was bad? Oh, please, just wait till what I'm about to do to your ass. So this man just starts beating the life out of her. Bro's like, you had one job and you running away like a bitch? Oh, nah, little boo-boo, that ain't gonna do. So now Slade is controlling her, about to make her kill Beast Boy. But through the power of friendship, she ended up breaking free and started swinging on Slade. Slade was like, stop throwing these little small ass ended up falling to his demise.
Yeah.
That was the end of his journey.
Or so we thought.
Psych!
Yep.
Exhibit C. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you our final exhibit. From the grave.
Yeah.
So Slade has been dead for some time now. But Robin is obviously still obsessed, thinking he could come back one day. So one day, while they're fighting Cinder Block, Robin is in this dark forest. And he ends up seeing Slade, so he starts tracking him down.
He was truly messing with his head here.
Robin, wouldn't you like to stop me again? I got these 3 bombs placed around the city. Can you defuse them in time? So then everybody else pulls up, and Robin's like, guys, Slade, he's back. And Cyborg's like, wait, what you mean, cuz? We literally saw that man drown in lava. But Robin's like, nah, I swear to God, I saw that nigga. So Robin sends them out to find the bombs, but they can't find absolutely nothing. So then Robin sees Slade again, and he starts boxing him up. So then he ends up...
He gave him the worst beatdown in this episode.
Girl, what are you doing? He's right there. But she's like, Robin, what the hell have you been smoking? Because there was nobody there. So Robin ends up running off back to Slade's old base. So he ends up...
Some people think that he really was just effing with him. My theory, I'm sticking to this theory because we saw a clip of a piece of this earlier, and we're going to see it later, more than likely. What if Trigon gave Slade the ability to just cast illusions right now? Considering the fact he's Raven's dad, Trigon's Raven's dad, and because if y'all have forgot, Raven's half human, half demon. Think about it. If he's serving Trigon, he would have the ability to do something like make the F with Robin's head. I'm still sticking to that. I don't care what anyone else says.
Seeing him again. So he's like, Robin, hello, glad you could make it. So Robin starts swinging again. Slade just starts beating the absolute hell out of this nigga. He is beating him like he's never beat him before.
Yes.
Like, this isn't even a fight. This is just a pummel. So the other Titans pull up and they see him just getting hit by nothing. The Slide Boy like, my nigga, are you good? But Robin just keeps on insisting that Slade is here, so they just have to shoot him. So they end up strapping Robin on this bed to see what's wrong with him. So while they outside and Robin is in this room alone, he ends up seeing Slade again. So I was like, Robin, what are you doing? Let me get you out of those restraints. So some minutes later, and then everybody realized, oh my God, yo, where did this man just go? So Raven tries to find him, so she ends up going in his mind. And yo, you can just see all the trauma this man has. If you
it's right there.
You can literally see his parents
fall to their
death off of the trapeze. Like, I know this is supposed to be a kid's show, but Jesus Christ. So Raven finally ends up getting into his mind, so she's like, see, Robin?
You see what I mean by that? You saw why I said that's Dick Grayson? And also, yeah, wait, Warner Brothers, you really jacked up merging with Discovery. Because you have content like this as your legacy. Warner Brothers, get your stuff together!
There's absolutely nobody here. So then Raven's like, oh my God, no, he's not tripping. So meanwhile, as we cut to Slade just whooping Robin, just absolutely brutally pummelizing this man in his own house, Robin literally starts begging for his life. Bro's like, please, Slade, stop. And Slade's like, nah, I will never stop. I am the thing that keeps you up at night. The evil that haunts every dark corner of your goddamn mind. I will absolutely never rest, and neither will you. But Robin ends up turning on the light, and he finally stops him. And he ends up...
I have a theory that Slade, how he's messing with him is with the darkness. Raven's powers are dark. Trigon's powers are dark. Darkness. Yeah, that's a power.
Figuring out that this man Slade had one last trick. To have this toxic dust from his mask enter Robin so he could beat the shit out of this nigga in his head. Oh my God.
What?
Oh, buddy, that's just taking it just too far. Man,
what?
Even in death, I will still whoop your ass. So we gotta be thinking.
Itachi's monkey kill shotgun gun.
Slade, right? It's gotta be over, right?
Psych! Again!
Comes back from the dead.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
There is no stopping this man. So they obviously like, yo, wait, hold on. How are you here? The bro's like, well, you see, Raven, your daddy has given me a second chance at life. Oh, and also, I'm a firebender now.
That.
He starts whooping the whole crew. Man's just playing with his food. So then he pulls up on
Hellfire, to be exact.
Must deliver the message. So Raven ended up having to use
she really did use a lot of those.
Did not work at all. Bro is still moving. So Robin ends up boxing him up. The dog just shivered it off. Oh my goodness. Bro was like, I have been dead for a minute. Thank you for loosening my bones. So he ended up tracking down Raven and made her see the end of the world. He absolutely traumatized her. So then he just drops her off the building. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Happy birthday. So then some days later, he ends up pulling up to the Titan's tower with an army of fire demons. And Bro's like, I told y'all I would spin the block on y'all one day. So Robin ended up kicking this man, but he just got him like the damn Undertaker. Then just started bodying everybody.
That was more like when Inosuke avoided Tanjiro's head. He was like, No, that was more like when Inosuke did, bounced back to Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Like, I'm just saying, I almost also said those fighters. I almost thought they were parademons from Darkseid, but I'm thinking of Dark Apocalypse War here.
Then Cyborg basically shot a Kamehameha at this nigga, and he just ate it. Bro didn't even move. So
he pulled a Broly.
So Slade was technically an accomplice to causing the end of the world. So let's see, this man basically just killed 7.7 billion people.
Wow.
So then after this, Trigon ended up betraying him.
Another ad.
So then Slade has to end up working with Robin.
Yep.
So Robin can get Raven back, and so Slade can get his body back. Because the deal that Slade made with Trigon is that if he will bring Raven to him, he will give him his flesh back. But Trigon forced on this man. He was capping. So then
he's a demon.
Up, so Robin's like,
what do you say?
So where you going? And Slade's like, down a little further. You see, people like me, when they die, go to really, really hot places, you feel me? I'm talking like Nashville chicken, my nigga. So later on, Slade ends up
essentially went to hell.
This door with this ginormous boss-looking character guarding the thing. Doll looking like a Souls boss. And Doll's like, what you see, you shall not reclaim. You shall not Boss Loki is working Slade right now. Bro's actually getting packed up. So then the dude says, you cannot hope to defeat pure evil. Then Slade's like, nigga, who the f*** do you think I am? So then he ends up blowing this man to bits. And he ends up getting his whole body back. And he's like, pure evil. Buddy, I am pure evil. I'll be taking that axe too. So then while the Titans are
Slade in this one really was evil.
This man Slade comes from the top rope and cuts off one of his horns. Bro's like, these are my kids to torment. So f*** off.
Wow.
You hold me and lie to me? Eat my dick. And just jump a Trigon and he was just done for. So then Slade dips and he doesn't appear till the final episode of the show.
What?
One of the weirdest endings I have ever seen. So this man Beast Boy goes back to the House of Mirrors because Tara's back and everything, but she don't remember nothing. And then Slade just starts talking to him again. He's like, you know, Tara never liked you, right? Your breath stank, you musty, and you dusty. No wonder she don't want to remember your ass. So then Bro comes from the roof and starts beating the hell out of him. But then Beast Boy ends up ramming him into this roller coaster. But it wasn't Slade, it was one of his bots. And the bot keeps on repeating, she doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. Oh my goodness, bro, this man passed his test with ease. I mean, bro, this man is a demon and we just focusing on the kid show. I mean, this is the same man that drove his daughter to insanity.
Ravager. Rose.
And the amount
what?
This man is killed. Nah, bro, this man is a menace.
Wait, he got a hold of the Speed Force. What? Okay, now you've got to do Reverse Flash. I still think if we're gonna go involve anime characters, I'm still holding out for Jotaro from JoJo. I think I had a few characters I would like to see on here. I don't know if I could recommend this character, Hajime from Arifureta. I think that's just savage. What about Naofumi from Shield Hero? I don't know. Like, I feel like I had more, but my brain's not working because my brain's all over the place from watching this dang video, which I enjoyed, and also bringing memories back to me of my childhood. So thank you, CJ. And also, I just literally did the 3 other videos from Rustage, Daddy Fat Snaps, and Dizzy 8. So yeah. Alright, if y'all like this video, please subscribe and share. Also, please subscribe to CJ, because he makes great content, and he makes just hilarious. He's hilarious, he is creative, and he will remind you why some of these characters were that savage. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Peace.